A 15-year-old arrested after eluding police for several weeks, sending some schools into a lockdown during a multi-day manhunt. But Wednesday, U.S. Marshals tracked him down, taking him into custody. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight at 6, everyone. I'm Bob Clausen. Laura is off. Riley Birdwell joining us now live with what newly released court documents show and why investigators wanted the teen off the streets. Riley, fill us in.
Yeah, Bob, according to the court affidavit, it reveals that 15-year-old Tyler Bland and Noel Marks had spent time together before Bland ended up pulling a gun and shooting him inside of an apartment at Big Country Chateau. Now, I spoke with U.S. Marshals today, and they tell me that they were invited into the case just a week after the homicide took place, and they said when they arrested Bland on Wednesday that he was not armed. Little Rock police say capital murder suspect 15-year-old Tyler Bland has managed to slip away for several weeks, so they called in the U.S. Marshals.
We had developed the information that, he was possibly in a certain area, and so we began monitoring that area, doing surveillance, and around, it was approximately about 11:30, we were able to spot him on foot, leaving a residence, and he was taken into custody at that time.
LRPD and U.S. Marshals say Bland needed to be found fast after he shot and killed Noel Marks on December 26th. Court records reveal Bland was captured on camera going into the same apartment as Marks, then leaving shortly after. Investigators say he was walking through the Big Country Chateau later with a gun and ski mask. Witnesses heard 2 gunshots.
The public was calling in, we were getting different information, and we were able to develop enough to put him down in a certain area, and then once we did that, we just started doing our own legwork.
U.S. Marshal Jeremy Hammond says it wasn't an easy journey. Tips came in but didn't pan out. Searches were conducted in 2 different cities but resulted in dead ends. And schools, including Central, were put on lockdown as a precaution.
Never did locate the individual at that time, but of course we scoured that area, made sure that everything was safe, and that was relayed back to the schools. And I believe they opened back up shortly after.
But Wednesday, everything clicked when marshals spotted Bland leaving a house on 29th and Scott Street.
Unfortunately, it's on to the next. And that's me trying to remember the facts of this. I mean, it was only a few days ago, but we've already gone on to the next set of targets, and we're working those.
Tyler Bland faces capital murder charges, and Little Rock police say this investigation is still ongoing. Reporting live in Little Rock, I'm Riley Birdwell. Back to you.